Coming to you live from
You know she looks
Brian
at
Wynn
Pokemon now?
Studios,
I think I said that
it's
every time.
Reaper Live!
Yeah, I saw it on Instagram.
And the actual Game Freak stuff.
Wow.
Catching monsters.
Hi, everybody. Oh, Kara's in chat. She never watches Thursday.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, she's never here.
She's here every time I tune in, which is almost never.
Hello.
It's Thursday.
It's
Are we doing our thing
everybody.
now?
Sure.
It's been a month. I've forgotten how to do this.
Who's Kara?
You guys
funny.
can you guys hear Bonita? I think you guys hear. I can.
Yeah, probably, right?
She's over there.
Hi.
She is.
She's chatting.
She's just over here.
Hi.
Just let us know if you can hear her. You should be able to.
Yes, I've got Janae saying yes.
Okay. Good.
So at least Janae hears me. He's listening.
Yes. Michael can hear you. Hey, everybody. It's Thursday. It's Reaper Live, our favorite night of the week. And this is Reaper Live. Benita, what do we do on Reaper Live? What do we bring you?
I have no idea, Ron.
Benita, we're the show that brings you painting, gaming, and geek pleasure. Or geek pleasure, excuse
you
me.
were so
Geek
close,
culture.
Ron.
Geek culture. For your viewing pleasure.
Yeah, there you go. I'm pretty sure.
And this
that's
is
it.
Reaper Live, and I'm Ron.
I'm John.
And I'm Benita.
That's
Hi.
Benita over there.
Yep.
She sounds very excited to be here.
I am. So, chat, before we get really into anything, I need y'all to pick your favorite color in this array that I have on the table, because we're gonna paint this figure together, and I want y'all's input, because I don't know what color to
It
paint
appears,
her
Benita,
dress.
that you already have a base coat of some odd color
Yeah,
on there.
you know, I'm sure connoisseurs know what base color this is, but I can't remember off the top of my head what
Some
it is.
random
Yeah,
ugly.
some sort of red
I think it's called
of some kind.
chocolate pudding, is what it's called.
Yeah. Figgy pudding? Yeah, for sure. Anyways, this is our new lovely figure. Hannah Blackthorn? Is that her name?
Black
Ruby.
Rose.
Black Ruby.
Black
Ruby.
Ruby, that's
Yeah,
the
Black
one.
Ruby.
Thank you. She's available for sale soon, right? She's coming out?
Yes, he is. I believe next week,
Next
right?
week?
Monday.
Dang,
I
Monday.
believe she comes a lot. Goes. This is when Lauren would normally be here, Johnny on the spot with her release sheets, telling
Where
us.
she's like, yes, it's absolutely turning
Lauren,
out
can you
this
come tell us?
The problem is that the previews page changes all the time. It's slated for 5/11, is what it's slated for
Is that what it says?
on the previews page. But I don't know the exact release date for this. So.
That's the regular version. That is the small scale version.
Oh, okay. I
Go to April.
don't know that.
Or go to March.
Okay, second from
Let's
the
go to
right
new
is this
releases.
one. Is that right?
Let's go to new releases.
What
I
is
am
that,
there.
This?
No, you're on the previews page.
And this nice icy violet.
Go home, yeah. Click a. Click one of those.
It's Friday. I wish it was Friday.
I'm looking, Chad. Give me a second.
Oh, you know
I don't
what,
know our
John?
own products.
You know what?
I thought I knew,
There's no
but I
photo.
don't.
There's no photo of it.
There's no photo?
There's no photo of it.
Well,
Because
hey, your
I
I
photo's
don't
right
have
here.
a copy of it yet. Everyone else seems to have a copy. Do I have a copy? Nope.
Your copy's downstairs, Ron.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
This is why we don't have a photo on the website. There's your photo. Take a look. Everybody take a screenshot. There's your photo. Put it on the
There's your
previews
photo.
page.
Yeah.
There's your damn photo. All right. I forgot to say that it's Thursday. It's our favorite night of the week, and this is Reaper Live. We already said that part, but
Yes.
you know this is the highest rated show on Twitch, Benita? Did you know that? This is
I
the
think I
highest
believe
rated show
that.
on Twitch.
I can believe that.
Would you believe that?
Yeah, I would believe that. 100%.
We just had to say that. I know, Kara. You just want everything. She just everything which comes up. She's like, I want that. I'll take that. Give me 3 of those. I'll take that.
Don't worry, it'll be available.
Right, Maltex? Seriously.
Okay.
It's like a conspiracy.
I found it. Looking at the spreadsheet, it says 3/23 release date.
That would be Monday.
Okay, so that is Monday.
So Monday. She comes
That's
out on
one
Monday.
day before the release of something else that's coming out.
That's
I don't know
right.
what you're talking
You don't
about.
know what I'm talking about? Okay.
But yeah, so she comes out on Monday. There is a smaller, the smaller gaming scale version, the regular scale version, has been remastered. Daryl Roberts has remastered the large scale version and the game scale version, and the large collector scale comes out on Monday, and the regular scale version, like John said, comes out May 11th or something like that. Yeah, 5/11. So there you go. Yeah, pretty cool.
5/11.
Miss Rhonda Bender has been painting the large scale, the collector scale version of Hannah Black Ruby.
Nice.
So I hope that at potentially, John, if you're still doing social media stuff, like posting stuff on social media at Adepticon,
At Adepticon, yes.
We'll see.
I'll send you some pictures.
Okay.
That would be good. I'm excited to see what her copy
It'll
looks
be like in the afternoon.
It'll be whenever you can get to it.
After the paint and take closes.
Yeah. What time does the paint take close?
5.
There you go.
Technically 6, but
Technically 6.
Well, once the thing closes, you
Vendor
have to
hall
clean
closes
up and
at
all that
6.
kind of stuff. Well, that's good. So about 7, you'll be out of there. So anyway, we'll have photos somewhere, sometime. Anyhow, so yeah, that's Hannah Black Ruby. She's been base coated with or primed with or base coated, I guess.
With
What do you
the
wanna call it?
yeah, I mean, I primed it base. It's base coated, primed.
Primed
same
with,
difference.
burgundy
it's
wine?
burgundy.
Burgundy.
Yeah, and
That's
so
a new
I'm
name
going
of it.
in because the
Burgundy.
one comment I did see. So we're doing icy violet, right? But I'm gonna go in and do an undercoat, and we're gonna use sea dragon blue. It's a nice ultramarine blue.
As
And
Dave
it's
says,
gonna-
Burgundy.
Burgundy.
Burgundy
Yes,
wine.
That's the one. And we're gonna
Burgundy.
come in here and just get all of the shading done right away.
That is some braid, Twisted Oma. That is a fantastic.
Yeah, it's a
braid.
hell of a braid.
It's
And
really
got,
cool.
like,
Daryl
full
did a really nice job.
encasings.
Yeah, doing the digital remaster on this. She's a really pretty figure, really nice. So
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
make sure to paint the carrot, lava orange.
Oh yeah, you bet.
I'm excited for the next one. I think the next one's quite cool.
Oh yeah.
The next large scale figure that we're doing. At least it's on the previous page. Ron's like, which one?
Which one is that?
Yeah,
Oh,
'cause you've got 'em already.
that one's amazing. That
Yeah.
one's amazing.
Which one is it? Which one?
This
is
one
it?
right here.
It's
feel
the
left
it's
out.
the fallen
Oh,
angel.
yeah.
figure. It's crazy cool.
It's so sick.
It's amazing. It really is great.
Yeah,
that's badass.
I've
That's
been
really cool.
peeping on Daryl's computer as he's remastering it, and my God, the wings are
Yeah,
just
they're beautiful.
phenomenal.
Werner did a brilliant job on that. So really cool. So yeah, there's lots of things going on. So you asked everyone to pick a color, and they picked icy violet.
Yeah, it's this nice periwinkle color.
Yes.
Yeah,
Periwinkle.
it's lovely.
So let's just start with like the thing that's coming up soonest, and that would be
Yeah.
Adepticon.
Adepticon.
Hey.
Let's talk about Adepticon.
Yeah.
Reaper will be there.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be in the vendor hall, right?
Yes.
Tell us more about it. John.
We're in booth 1000,
Nice.
which is a good number because it's easy to remember.
Easy to remember.
Good round number. I like it.
We're basically in the same spot we were last year. So if you're coming to Adepticon, I think we're just inside the entrance to the vendor hall D. So we're just right in the entrance, same place as last year, I think. But yeah, we're right on the end cap, which is really great for the paint and take, just because I don't have to worry about another booth next to us.
Yeah,
So
you
it's
can take up all
also
the
really nice.
space.
Yeah, it's also really nice because we're right in the entrance, and I believe Patrick Keith is one booth behind us. So,
Oh, nice.
And I think Turbo Dork is near us as well.
Oh, wow.
I love those guys.
Will we have special guests in the booth?
Yes, 2 of them. Kara
My
and
goodness.
Anne will be with us.
Really?
Kara is coming, and then Anne is going to be there with David Diamondstone and visiting her family. She has some family up there, I think. But she'll be in the booth helping people like demoing. Her and Kara will be demoing MSP Remastered.
Well, that's fantastic.
And all the paints for the paint and take are going to be MSP Remastered paints,
Yep.
which is kind of cool. I think it's
That's what you've been doing, right, Benita?
Yeah,
Got
I've
'em
been getting
all.
all that paint ready all week.
You have a list of the ones that are going to be in the paint tank?
Let's see if I can pull them off right now.
Yeah.
Hang on, I got this
So if
because
you
I've
come
got
in-
all the paints with me.
Is that it's not a full set, but
it is.
It is.
She has a full
This
set
is
of everything.
one, and then the other one's in a chair next to me.
Oh,
I have
look
the
there.
full set here.
Dang.
Isn't that cool?
Is that 100 in that box?
Yeah.
Yep.
I actually fit 100 in this box. Isn't that crazy? Technically,
That's good to know.
it fits 9 by 11, so it's 99, and I squeezed one in an extra, but it's not in order.
That's really good to know for reasons we'll explain later.
Yeah. So I know Cobalt Scale's going to be in that one. It's a nice muted dark red. We all love
Coconut
Cobalt
Hour's going.
Scale.
Nice. Yeah, come by the booth, Bryce.
Let's see.
You can sit in the paint area if it's open as well.
I'll
take it all.
Where are you? Goblin Skin. It'll be a nice pumpkin-y orange that'll be in there for you.
Mhm.
Then there's going to be Earth and Yellow.
Wasn't
which
Goblin
I
Skin in the
had
12
here.
paints? It was
Was
in the
it?
12.
12?
It was in the 12
The Leprechaun preview set?
preview set.
Was it?
I don't remember.
Cobalt Scale was, I
Oh,
thought.
Cobalt Scale was. Yeah.
Maybe?
Goblins, kobolds.
I
it's,
don't
you
remember
know.
Oh,
anymore.
Bryce, hell
Yeah,
yeah.
it's been a while.
But then we've got a nice oxide yellow coming in there, so you get a good coverage, good gold.
Mhm.
And then I think, did I do Wilderness? I think I did Wilderness green. It's beautiful.
It's a nice green.
Yeah, I really like it. It's a good, like, rich green.
It's really there's
Yeah.
a lot of really pretty colors in there.
Oh, yeah, there's quite a bit.
So 18
Temple
different colors,
Gold.
right? 18 different colors in the paint
I
tank.
trimmed it down to 16.
16 colors. So John will be running the paint and tech with 16 different
MSP
And there's two
paints.
metallics in there.
remastered colors.
Yeah.
They're shiny.
Man,
They're-
the metallics
Oh yeah,
are
they look
killer.
fantastic.
Yeah, I'm bringing a camera this time. I didn't bring a camera last time because I didn't feel comfortable packing it in the crates. But now that we're bringing the crates, I can bring it. So bringing a good camera. So
Yeah.
Well,
Takes some
Lord
good-
Dave, Meadow Green made the cut, so.
and I guess the model we've shown it off. But
these two.
the
Yeah.
Sister Rosegrave, sculpted by Bobby.
Yeah. Oh, she looks so cool too.
I'm excited for her. Yeah.
She's really neat. She's gotten a lot of good comments on social media. She's she is you can just get her anytime you want to, right?
Only at the convention.
Oh, she's
I've seen
she's
people
a
talking on
piece.
Reddit. People were talking on Reddit and stuff about finding ninja shoppers. So people on
Yeah,
the
that might be a
forums were
good
talking about
idea.
ninja shoppers.
For
so
sure.
this was the first time I've actually done a cross post on other groups. Because generally I don't like posting in other groups. Like if we have like a new Easter thing coming out, I don't feel comfortable going into other groups that don't allow cross like promotional posts.
I
But
see.
since this is a kind of a Trench Crusade inspired piece, I was able to cross post in certain Reddits and certain Facebook groups and things like that. So
Oh yeah.
and they approved them and stuff. So thanks to the Trenchworks guys.
So again,
It's
the convention mini this year, so you can only get this at Adepticon. We'll probably be going to NTRPG Con in June, ReaperCon, of course, and then any other conventions we happen to make it to.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot of people are asking, what's a ninja shopper? So, to my understanding is that you ask them to pick one up for you, and then they ship it to you, and you pay shipping, and you pay them for it. So it's basically you just pay someone to buy you one, and then they ship it to you. That's basically my understanding of it all.
Okay.
Pretty understandable.
Laura-
Long distance Uber.
Laura's Painting Minis, you can get one at ReaperCon. You come to ReaperCon.
They'll be at
Everyone-
ReaperCon.
Everybody's coming to ReaperCon, right?
That's right.
Yeah, everyone's favorite convention.
Yeah. Let's see what
my
else. Adepticon. We also have a special convention triad debuting at Adepticon, right?
Yes. I actually did bring those
We've been
colors
talking
with
about
me
this a
today.
little bit. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah.
That'll be Imperial Red.
Rivet steel.
And
Yes. Rivet Steel, which we decided to.
Bayonet Blue.
put
No, it's
into
not
the
Bayonet Blue.
line.
It's,
It's not.
Where did it? Haha. There they are. So one metallic that's nice and shiny and silver, and you can see the shine on it.
well, Rivet
That's
Steel is
beautiful.
killer. That's so
It's
cool.
so good.
Mhm.
Then you've got this nice blue, or Imperial Blue.
Imperial
Actually, a
Blue
little
and
bit
then,
more
oh,
blue
Salvager Red. That's right.
Salvager.
Red.
Imperial Blue and Salvager Red.
So this is a triad that will be
Very
at
pigmented.
conventions this year.
Yep. Same as with the Sister Rosegrave. You'll get this. You can get this convention as well.
And these three colors, are they in the Kickstarter or are they in the new line?
One of them is,
One of these colors is.
The
You wanna
metallic
guess?
is coming
Oh,
with
one, but you
us.
just pulled it. Okay.
because it is just super good. But there are close analogs to the blue and the red in the new Kickstarter. I would recommend doing maybe this like cerulean blue as like an analog, or maybe this this fathom blue as a good analog, right? And then,
Have we revealed how many paints are in this Kickstarter?
Negative.
Have we?
Um,
We want to?
I guess we have not. Well, you know, what,
we
you
haven't
guys,
we haven't really said anything.
if you guys, since you guys are in the Secret Reaper Live fan club,
Yeah. Tell us, tell us, Ron.
we could tell you guys
Tell us, Ron.
how many paints are in the Kickstarter. let's. Well, you know what? We'll have to do a drawing first. We'll just
Oh yeah.
Ah.
Well, shoot. Dang it.
Hope I remember
Dang.
after this.
I'm pulling them
sure
now.
we'll forget.
Hey, a lot of names on here. All right, you ready? Here we go. Hyper Bunny.
Chaos Queen.
Cranky Dog
Spoons 202.
and Big John 369.
There you go.
All right.
I like that one.
Exclamation point claim. Again, this is we didn't say the episode number, but this is episode number 268.
Wow.
268. Do exclamation point I won something with a question mark at the end. Thank you, Quindy. Again, this is episode number 268. Just waiting on spoons. But yeah.
Let's see. So, yeah. So Anne hasn't said anything. She hasn't said how many paints are. It's 12. It's 12 paints in the Kickstarter.
Yep, that's what I've been working on all year. It's just 12 paints.
colors. There were a lot. There are a lot of choices,
Yeah.
right? When Anne came down last April, May, that time frame,
I think it
she
was
went
about
over
May.
you and Anne went over those colors quite
Yep.
a bit, a lot of back and forth.
Oh yeah.
A lot of tough calls, tough decisions to make on which ones stay, which ones are going to die.
Yep. And which ones are brand new? That's the other thing.
And new ones, yeah.
Yeah.
And so, because I believe we have how many? Do you know how many actual colors are in production on the Reaper right now?
It's somewhere around 500.
It's way too many.
It's too many.
Way too many.
It's around the 500 ballpark in total. It's a lot of paint.
Maltec says 555. We'll go with that number.
Yeah, that's close enough.
Izzy Loa says 43,000. Yeah, it's a
feels
lot.
like
It's
it
way too
sometimes.
many. It's way too many.
Yeah, Anne said you hadn't given her permission to talk specifics.
Well, none of us have.
Yeah,
Is
none
Ann
of us
on?
have really-
I didn't see her. Oh, but after much hemming and hawing and gnashing of teeth and fighting and things like that, we finally decided that it's going to be, Benita,
200 colors.
200 colors. So
200.
200. Now that does include, it's 200 paints, 200 bottles. Not all are actually colors.
Yeah,
right?
I was going to say there are some additives in there. Obviously, we're bringing back some very useful ones. Plus a new one. We're having a matte additive. So if you find that your paint is a little too satiny for your taste, you can add some matte additive to it and make it more, I don't know, smooth, matte,
Mon
It's in
Maji
the name.
Mon Maji says 200 for now.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, that's not we got to do holidays. We got to do weekends, we got to do your birthday.
Yeah, so there's going to be a lot. But if we do special colors in the future, they will be probably limited release.
Probably, yeah,
we'll
for
make X amount for ReaperCon or whatever it may be, whatever event they may be.
Wherever they end up being stored, they won't necessarily be stored in the main line. The main line is intended to be all-encompassing and pretty much everlasting at this point.
So we will do special effects colors and things like that.
Oh,
and
for sure.
Fun things, but they won't be permanent. They'll be.
You can't keep me from experimenting.
That's
It's
right.
impossible.
That's right. Roger wants to know: are you keeping the primers?
The primers, yeah, we're keeping the primers.
Of course.
White, gray, and black.
That's right. Of course, we're
Absolutely.
keeping the primers.
We're also keeping the sealers.
Kara wants to know how many remastered colors are in your hair right now.
Probably 4. I think I did a blue, I did a purple, I did a pink, and then fade into
She's
like
got 'em
kind of
all.
orange. So
So it's exciting. So if you come, and obviously we've been giving away Brilliant Green and
blood red. at the
Blood
moment.
Red for
Yes.
all month, and then next month,
Next month it'll be Rich Indigo and Lantern Yellow.
yeah, Lantern Yellow. I believe.
Yes.
Those are the free promo paints for April, and
Yeah,
then
and
May
those are
we've got
sick.
2 more.
This Rich Indigo is like my favorite color in the line so far.
Yeah.
Like honestly, it's
Yeah,
very
it's
good.
so.
And Lantern Yellow. This nice rich macaroni color. I love it. It's so good.
So yeah, so we have a Kickstarter coming up next Tuesday.
Yeah,
you want to talk
isn't
about
exciting?
that? I don't know where to start. So it's going to be Tuesday.
Yeah,
Sometime on Tuesday, Benita's going to hit the big magic green go button.
absolutely. The minute you walk in the office, Ryan, I'm just gonna.
I may not come until 3.
Dang.
And then it's going to run through April for about 30 days.
Yes.
And it's for 200 colors, as we mentioned. We're going to have 3 different pledge levels.
Yep.
There will be a starter set, which I think is going to, it's a robust starter set.
Oh
so
yeah.
about
It's
36 colors.
Yep.
36 colors. And
It's
then
decent. It gives you a good preview of what the whole line might look like. Essentially, you just get kind of one color of everything, but
And then the next level up is going to be called what we're right now today as of right now. This if you went and looked at our Kickstarter the preview, which there is no preview, but if you went and looked at it, it's called the Hobbyist set, which is 100 colors.
Yep.
Right.
That way you don't have to commit to the whole line. I guess
You get half the colors, and these are pre-chosen. You won't be able to go and pick and choose your colors. These
Yeah.
are pre-boxed colors, and then you can get the complete set of 200. Well, the pricing is not 100% solid, but we have it pretty close where we want it right now. But
Nice.
it's a pretty good deal. I think
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
pretty good deal.
No, absolutely. At least with where it's sitting at right now compared to other paint Kickstarters I've seen, like this is a deal. We're practically giving them away at this point.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. The cool thing about this Kickstarter and the fulfillment, we want to let the cat out of the bag on this.
Yeah, all right.
We're going to fulfill we're going back to waves. So
Yeah.
there will be wave 1, wave 1 starter set, wave 1 hobbyist set, wave 1 complete set.
Right.
And we are going to fulfill in waves. But what we're going to do is we're going to take that first wave. We're going to produce the paint,
Yes.
box it up,
Right.
ship it out. Wave 1 will be gone.
Yep.
Then we'll start on
Then
wave
we start
2,
production on wave 2.
and it will go like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Because everything's being made in-house, that's something that we can keep track of and that we have control over, and it's something that we can keep you guys posted on constantly at that point. But it's something that I can schedule out, and we're looking at what, quarterly-ish?
quarterly, but we think we can maintain quarterly, but we also think, depending on the size of the Kickstarter, if it allows us to get more help in the paint department, acquire more people, we think we could go even faster than that.
Right, exactly. And it
But
all depends
we
on
won't
what
know.
production
We
stage
won't know until then. But we're thinking quarterly.
Yeah.
We think we can fulfill one wave per quarter. So,
yes, very much over.
right, Peter Rooster, what could go wrong? Now that doesn't mean if you get into wave 8 that it'll take 2 years. I don't think. I think there's going to be a lot of. Those are just like very sort of conservative estimates. Now I know based on the track record for the last Kickstarter, things kind of went crazy, but this is all going to be done in house. We're familiar with all the supplies. There's nothing, quote unquote, unknown. We've made these paints before. We've used the suppliers that we've got in this Kickstarter, so we're very.
Yeah, I've got my supply list for Dave on draft.
We're
Ready to push a button.
But we are cautiously
Give him a
optimistic.
heart attack.
So Kuronico says, as long as I get my paints before winter, and that was one of the things we did talk about it. That if you get into wave 2, which is potentially a November fulfillment, if you live in a cold area and you get your shipping email saying, "Hey, your order is ready to ship," you can either look at your weather forecast and decide, "I think I can risk it. It's not going to be that bad."
Right.
Or if you're in the middle of a blizzard, you can say, "You know what? I'm going to wait." And you just don't pay your shipping, and we won't ship your box to you.
We'll have it made for you, and we'll have it sitting on
made.
a shelf. We'll just wait until
we
that
talk about
shipping
how
is
many
paid at that
slots?
point.
We have not talked about how many
Okay.
slots per
Just making
wave,
sure.
but right now,
You will know what wave you're in because of the product that you're purchasing. So the way that it's broken up at this point is the Kickstarter, each tier pledge, right?
correct.
Will
So
be labeled as wave 1 or wave 2 or wave 3.
the way we've got it now is when the thing launches on Tuesday, it'll show wave 1 starter box. It'll show wave 1 hobbyist box and wave 1 complete. And those will be, we're expecting to have those fulfilled by at least September. But we think, well, you know what? That's what we're going to say right
Yeah,
now.
and honestly, at this
I
point,
won't say anything else.
September's safe.
We are very optimistic about the production though. And then wave 2 would be November, and it would be wave 1, wave 2 starter set, wave 2 hobbyist box, wave 2 complete set.
Right. So as the spots fill in,
Yeah.
you'll move into next waves.
Yes.
So it pays to get there early.
Yeah, if you're there on day 1, in hour 1, you should be able to get either a complete set or a hobbyist set or whatever you want to get.
Right.
So, yeah, we'll see. And we're looking at 100 100 starter sets and 200 each of the hobbyist set and the complete sets per wave.
And yeah, I do believe this is our first all paint Kickstarter. Is that right?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Woohoo!
Now, we've gotten a lot of questions. Vigos people, we don't have a time yet.
Yeah, whenever I feel like it, I guess. I'll give you a warning on Discord. How's that sound?
Whenever Benita's ready, yeah. Whenever we've all taken our Xanax and calmed down.
Yeah.
Somebody asked, will the price change each wave? Like if we go to wave 1, will the price increase to wave 2?
No.
No. Okay.
The waves will all be the same
stay
price, right?
This is essentially just a cue for us to keep track of when and who is getting what, where, and all that.
Sarducci has a great question. If you upgrade the pledge manager, do you lose your wave?
Ha ha ha. Okay.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
you
was
will.
gonna say it depends on when you're pledging, I suppose, right?
Right.
Because while the Kickstarter is open, if slots open up in a wave that's earlier than the one you may have gotten, you could snag that, right? Potentially.
Yes,
you know?
you can always wave jump during the Kickstarter, but once it's
once it's
over, you're
closed.
kind of in your wave. That's going to be your wave. Now,
Yeah. So if you split it between two things, let's say, for example, you got a starter set in wave 1, and then you open the pledge manager 30 days later, and you're like, man, I want to get the full set now, and it's like wave 5, you're going to get your starter set at the wave 1 delivery.
you're going to have an option. You can
Right.
either bundle that together and get it in wave 5, or you can go and get your
you can
starter
get it in
set
2 sets at
during
that
wave
point,
1.
where your starter set gets
Right.
delivered in wave 1, and then your full set gets delivered at the wave 5 date. And,
We
split it
just
that way.
didn't. We did not want to produce. If we get, say, easy math, 1,000 backers.
Right.
We didn't want to have to produce bottle number 1 and then go all the way to the bottle number 200,
Yeah.
or color number 200, and just have that sitting and waiting. Not that it's going to go bad. We just didn't want to sit around with buckets of paint surrounding us. We thought, would it be best to just make the paint, fulfill it, get it out of our shop, and start over again? So it would be it's just going to be a cyclical kind of thing.
It gets the paint faster to you guys. It gives us a little more room to work with.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, we'd be sitting on however many sets we needed to make, and then you'd all be waiting for God knows how long at that point, depending on how many people we have.
We want to fulfill this fast,
Yeah.
or at least as fast as possible. What do you got? Another question, John?
Yeah, I've been writing them down.
Okay.
Somebody said international shipping. What about international stuff? Well, like
good question.
if they're in the UK or EU, right? And let's say they do wave 1, or is it going to be wave 1? There's no separate waves for internationals. It's just, hey, if you're in wave 1, we'll ship you in wave 1.
That's correct. Since we're just going to take now, what we'll have to do is we're going to do like we've done the last 2 Kickstarters. We will make the paint order, and we will put it on the pallet that goes to De Tin and Roos over in the Netherlands, Ramon, or to Australia.
Yep.
We'll put it on a pallet to go to the Etherworks guys, where they do the fulfillment. So it may not. Whereas in the USA, we can just ship it directly. In Canada, we can just ship it direct immediately. You may have to wait an extra week or 2, I guess, as we have to make it worth the time to ship it on a pallet over to Ramon or Etherworks. But the delay
theory,
wouldn't be significant. It would. We're only coming in a couple
In
weeks.
theory, since they're all getting done at that point and we're ready to ship out, they would just end up on a pallet that would be shipping out with weekly restock, essentially.
Yeah. The weekly or bi-weekly.
Yeah,
probably is more
however
like
it goes.
wherever it is.
I'm not familiar. I don't work in the shipping department, so I don't know.
It just
kind of
depends. Yeah, it will just depend.
You ready for another one?
Mm-hmm.
There's a few. We didn't talk about price or anything yet, right?
Right.
Okay.
Correct.
What about? I guess if you want to or not, just jump in with that. But pledge goals. I know in meetings we talked about pledge goals and stretch goals because that's kind of what Reapers was known for a long time ago, right? Was stretch goals.
Yeah. It's we resisted to go crazy with things like that just because we wanted to just focus on the paint, make the paint, fulfill it, get it out, and just because we want to eventually, once the Kickstarter fulfillment's all done, we want to just turn it on our website and just start selling.
Ideally, that's what this Kickstarter is
That's
for,
what it's
right?
for.
That's what
right?
it's
just
for,
to replace our 1.0 paint with the remastered.
Yeah, we don't want to bloat it with a bunch of stuff and then it just gets unwieldy and then it takes forever to fulfill, etc.
And
so
you get
that's
more
why
moving
we're doing the
parts at
waves.
that point too, right?
Yeah, it's too much. That said, there are some things we're going to offer in the Kickstarter. Dave wanted to add a couple of add-ons. One is going to be a large-scale miniature, which we haven't revealed yet, which a really, really cool miniature designed by Max Dunbar, and just really, really cool. The other one's going to be
just one miniature, right?
Right now, it's just one.
Okay, yeah, we
right
don't
now,
want
it's just. We didn't want to go. You know, I said for DDRPG we weren't going to put any figures in that either.
Yeah.
And so.
Yeah, look where that ended up.
Yeah, but we knew that with DDRPG that it might be a tough sell without the figures. This is not going to be such a thing. This is a different kind of Kickstarter for us. You know, even though Base Boss was all produced in America too, there was a lot of tooling involved and a lot of man hour. But there's not a lot of labor involved with this. It's all labor. Right?
Yeah, it's exclusively labor.
But it's the system is geared to move really, really fast over there.
If you have any more questions, keep them coming. I'm checking
please.
chat as you guys are going.
Yeah.
But I think that we're just trying to keep it simple.
Just trying to keep
it a
until
simple
it
Kickstarter.
becomes complicated.
Yeah, because the idea is to flip our paint line, right?
Yeah, we want to turn it on.
Yeah.
We love for it to just be able to turn it on. But we need this Kickstarter to ramp up production, and the way we're going to do that is going to machinery and equipment and people, especially people. Right?
Hi, everybody asks, what are the extra things? So we've talked about a bunch of different things. I've seen people say stuff in chat that we've talked about already. So I don't know exactly, but Ron might be able to answer
There's the
a little
figure.
bit more.
There is also we're looking at doing a desktop rack.
Yeah, to store your paint on, right?
Little storage thing for your paint. If you want to do that kind of thing. We've talked about as in the pledge manager adding. Now this will not affect your wave. But for example, if we did a premium brush set,
Right.
we've talked to a few different paintbrush manufacturers about a premium brush set. Putting that in there, or I know that the Exemplar guys, Kit over at Exemplar, not Exemplar, but the company that makes the exemplar wet pallets.
Oh, yeah,
we
yeah,
talked
yeah.
about doing a wet pallet with a branded Reaper logo on it
To go
So
with your lovely mat.
those kind of things would be something we'd add in. So
I've seen some people say toppers. That was an option that was thrown around.
the toppers are really cool.
Toppers would be awesome.
It's a cool idea.
Ed wanted to do that several years ago, and it just never came to fruition. John showed me a picture the other day of some really cool ones. Who did those?
It's just people on Reddit made their own.
Some really cool.
Yeah, people make
really
their
cool
own
stuff.
I know
People get
Rhonda
really
has her
creative.
own. If you've watched Rhonda's stream on Tuesdays, she has her own bird with a brush toppers that she puts on her MSP.
That's cute.
She has a friend that sculpted a topper for her, so she's been putting the toppers on all of her MSPs. And so it's kind of cute. It's really cute. It's the little bird with the brush logo, like
That's cute.
miniature,
very
but like
cute.
on top of the paint. But you paint that with the paint.
color.
Yeah, instead of having like these janky ones that
Laura's
I have.
painted mini. She says, "Oh, an add-on of the Reaper mats. That's a great idea. It's a great idea."
Yeah, like accessory type. I think if we were to do add-ons like that, accessories are probably.
Spoon says black or white tops. These are all going to come with black
Black
tops.
tops.
But I
Yeah,
think one of the
these are
things
black.
we did
Mine
talk
are
about
all
was
in
the
white
option of
because I'm
giving
white.
you guys the ability to buy packs of white caps if you want to switch them over.
Yeah, I think we said that we would still offer white caps, I think,
Yeah.
if people wanted to swap or
Yes.
keep them. But the Kickstarter ones and the retail ones, once we're flipped, will be black caps.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to stick with the black. It just looks.
They look really
Looks
nice.
better.
I
Looks
know
really cool.
John's got his set filed away somewhere, but if you are going to Adepticon, the full set, the display set that we have,
You'll see
is all going to
pictures.
feature essentially new labels and the black caps, and they look really
Yeah.
clean.
Yeah, I know you guys might have seen when were a couple streams past, a couple months ago, Janae was having us test some brushes. We were kind of doing that for this to see if we could get some premium brushes. We were just shopping around for different
Yeah.
manufacturers to see what we'd like or if something was possible.
Should we name drop or just not?
I wasn't on
Okay.
the streams and stuff. I wasn't.
Okay.
But I just said I like this brush, but I didn't show what brush it was. But yeah.
There was at Gamma. We went to the Gamma trade show. You know what? We have to do a drawing.
Ah, yes, I'm ready. Here we go. And then we'll continue with our talk. Izzy Lobo,
Gimli 17
I may be one.
Samurai Jack.
and Twisted Doma.
Yeah,
Twisted Oma?
there you go. Nice, you
Yes.
guys claimed very fast.
So
Nice. We
at
love
the-
when chat pays attention. It's great.
At the Gamma trade show, we were right across from Da Vinci brushes.
Oh yeah,
We
Yeah,
had a
those
good,
are
we had a
fancy.
good long chat with the guy from Da
yeah.
Vinci
You guys
Brushes.
are just all just milling around, right?
Yeah, we were just rolling around.
Wow, goof
And,
off, unbelievable.
It was pretty interesting. Good little chat with that guy. They do. I mean, their brushes are really high end. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We don't really know yet. But we're just sort of talking. Oh, Maltux, I'm ready to make the deal. So yeah. By the way, Gamma. It was the biggest Gamma I'd ever been to. It was amazing. It was
Yeah.
huge, which shows that the industry appears to be in pretty good health.
That is a good sign.
Yeah, it was really, really great. And we had a lot of people come over who were really interested in our painted Crusader display.
Oh, yeah, I love those little
which
guys.
is really
They're so
cool.
cool.
Yeah, I was asking Chat. We asked Chat on Friday to try to give him a name. What was
Does
the
he have
best
a name?
one?
Would you like a story? Or
Go
does
for it.
matter?
Absolutely.
Oh, there was a really good one.
So that guy is when Bobby sculpted when we talked about it, we called him, and the name of the original file is Sir Forescale Redux. So it is
Oh, the
Sir
redo.
Forescale.
Redo.
Yeah. So it is technically it's Sir Forescale all grown up, but so we'll see. I
that
don't
was
think
a
we're
really
gonna.
fun one.
Sir Forescale is too iconic to really mess with. So
Yeah, there was a few
we'll
comments.
probably get a new name.
When I posted a picture of it, they were like, "Sir Forescale would never," or something like
Would
that.
never. Yeah, he could never.
They're like, "What'd you do to my boy?" It's
But that was the discussion was let's redo Sir Forescale. Let's make him really just
Sir
Sir
Forrell,
Hugh.
give him a
Badass.
glow up.
yeah.
Sir Hugh. Oh, that was a really funny one last Friday that somebody said in chat. I just can't remember it.
I think because today, oh my gosh! So today I know that Benita, you've been
Yeah.
working on just all the paint stuff and getting the stuff ready for that, and John's been doing all the
Yep.
the Adepticon stuff, and Lauren's been. That's why Lauren's not here tonight. They're
she's
over
still,
working on the
she's
crates.
still packing crates for Adepticon, absolutely.
But I've been working on Kickstarter graphics, and one of the things I had to do was I had to photograph each one of those little Crusaders and then
Yep.
match them to the
to the swatch.
was not easy. It doesn't.
No.
It sounds like you just shoot it. Just shoot it. It should look exactly like what's. No, it's not. It
Nope.
really sucks. It really sucks. So I'm in the oranges.
Yeah,
I've got a way to
You
go.
having trouble with the orange?
There's
Listen, fair.
the pinks gave me a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
There's only 4 of those, right? So it's slow going. But if they don't make it on day 1 of the Kickstarter, making it up in the graphic, they'll make it up here pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty funny. Yeah. By the way,
we should add a small donation button so that they can buy you a coffee, so that you can push through
That's
and
right,
work
that's right.
overtime.
buy all of us coffee, right?
But
Let's see.
That's the. I guess we can. Are we done finishing up the Kickstarter talk?
Not unless they.
Yeah, you guys have any
if they
questions?
want to talk more questions?
Yeah, if
it's
anybody's
kind
got
of,
any questions, please. By all means.
It's pretty simple.
Yeah,
I
color
think
matching does suck, Izzy. It's my whole job.
It sucks.
it's starter set and then
Yep.
Bam,
Hobbyist,
bam.
hobbyist set, the 100-piece set, and then the 200-piece set.
Yep.
Tuesday, Mamaji, Tuesday.
what happened?
It's Tuesday, isn't it?
The 100 piece set. Do you choose which half?
No,
It's
No,
only
no,
the first.
we're
Benita's
set- we're
gonna
setting
make
aside.
up. Benita's making up the
Yeah.
number or the
I'm
quantity
gonna
of paints in the
decide
sets.
your fate, and I'm gonna tell you what 100 colors are in that set. But I'm not gonna tell you just.
Oh,
yet.
it's not. Okay, I
Yeah.
see. It's not the first. It's not split. Okay, I got you.
Right? Yeah,
got
we're
it.
not doing
Got
that.
it. Got it. Got it. Got it.
We had some crazy
I
ideas.
don't know that.
Earlier,
Yeah, we
in,
tried to
in
split
the, in
it
the
in
year,
a
but
bunch of different ways. We had some wild ideas.
we did have some crazy ideas. I'm really happy though with the way this one has sort of kind of coming together. I think it's going to work really, really well. People are going
Agreed.
to be happy.
Yeah, we haven't
Yeah.
talked about the price at all, but
Nope,
are you just
haven't
waiting
done
until
that.
Tuesday?
We're just going to wait till
Okay.
Tuesday.
All
Okay.
right.
Hey, my lips are sealed.
Yep.
You can't get anything out of me.
But okay, we'll just wait till Tuesday. And I would say we would target about noon. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's
About noon.
generally
Honestly,
about
that's
when all
safe,
the other
yeah.
ones
Yeah,
went.
yeah,
Yeah.
about noon. Yeah. So no stretch goals. So nothing weird like that. We're not going. So it is 200 colors. It's not stretch goal surprise. 36 more colors. We're not doing
Right.
that.
You're getting the whole
Benita
set
would
essentially
revolt
up
and
front.
probably run out the door with her hair on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
absolutely.
It's 200 colors. There's no additional paints. There's no more. There's nothing weird like that. It'll just be people jumping in waves and then a few of the add-ons.
Waves and options.
Yep.
That's all you. That's all
That's
you
pretty
got.
much it.
Avrilina Dornassus asked about the Reaper mat. Unfortunately, it's out of stock.
Yeah.
But we're trying to.
We're trying.
Yeah, we're talking about maybe getting some more at some point.
Yep.
So
We're looking to see. Don't worry, me and Lauren are on it.
yeah. Any other questions? You guys want to? It is what. I guess you guys want a list of paints, right? The list
Oh,
of
yeah.
colors.
I could. Well, you want me to do it based off my memory?
Oh, I have the folder somewhere. I can't remember where I put it. I think it's in.
26001 Requiem Red, right?
Yeah, actually, that is the first one.
26
Good job, Ron.
26002
It's burgundy.
Burgundy wine, Burgundy Burgundy.
That's the.
It's the number 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
26003 is. Don't tell me.
Oh, you got this.
It's
believe.
Bloodstain Red.
You did it. Is this from all the swatch work?
It is all this
actually?
stupid work. It's from the flyer, the swatches, all that.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to say this. I think looking at you stare at this stuff long enough and you kind of go crazy. But these colors are beautiful. This range is a beautiful set of paints. It's fantastic. Benita and Anne have done an amazing job to get all this together. It's great. I think you guys are really going to like it. Daryl,
Daryl's been using our metallics.
Daryl is a paint snob, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Especially when it comes to metallics.
and he came in today raving about the metallics, and Daryl doesn't rave about much.
No, I'm actually. It's one of my proudest,
Yeah.
achievement of my life at this point. That Daryl is choosing to pick up a color that is a metallic.
Yeah,
From our line.
he's painting
over
one of the
another.
He's
Like,
painting one of the new collector scale minis that we're going to have at Adepticon. We'll talk about that in a second.
Yeah.
In metallic purple, and it's just gorgeous.
Oh yeah, I have that here.
It's just
our
gorgeous.
new sparkling amethyst.
So the metallics are fantastic. They look really, really good.
Here, I'll actually just put it
Yeah,
on.
I'll
And
really
and
sorry.
Anne has talked about the metallics a little bit, because over the years we've heard the feedback from our metallics compared to others and
they
stuff,
were
and Anne's she told me that like we could have better metallics, but then we would have to go into toxic materials, and she really wants to avoid that and to have non-toxic materials to keep it kid safe.
Yeah.
And things like that. And so she's pushing it as far as she can, is what she said. So
They're great.
But-
They're beautiful.
Yeah, I've pretty much changed
They
the
look
base that they're
really,
in
really great.
entirely.
Somebody said agitators. Will they have agitators?
Yes. We have big boy chunky agitators.
And they're
Yeah.
we will have better agitators than we
beads.
currently do.
Yes.
Would love to do pewter skull beads again, but that's just not in the
Yeah.
cards.
Yeah.
But those are really cool.
Yeah, and it's kind of expensive to get a custom skull like glass or
Very much so.
a
Stainless
bead
steel
or
or
whatever
whatever,
or stainless steel skull.
Right.
But yes,
Apparently, we're not going
That's
to tell you you
such a-
can't, but I mean, if you want to.
yeah. Anne says that it is food grade, but not.
But don't eat
Yeah,
it.
don't eat it.
You'll
Oh,
have
it's
enough
not
Don't
food grade.
drink it.
It's
Yeah,
not
no.
food grade. It's non-toxic, but it's non-food grade.
You won't die, but you might have a bad time. I don't recommend it.
Eutholion says, is there going to be kind of a case? These sets will be coming out just bagged and boxed. Right now, it's just going to be a box.
Yeah.
We would love to have a case, but right now, with everything going on, we didn't have time to source out a
Sourcing
case.
a case, yeah. Sourcing a case
We'd
would
love
be
to.
difficult to try and also fulfill with. But
Yeah.
in the meantime,
Yeah.
we've got these lovely Yulin boxes.
Yeah.
These are
And they
great.
fit
Yeah,
really
the
nice.
Uline
Actually, they are
boxes are
really
going to
great,
be
though.
the winners.
Not gonna
As a matter of fact, Benny and I ordered a 6 by 6 by 3 box today.
Oh, excellent.
Sample for us to try out tomorrow.
Hooray!
Yeah. So, yeah.
That'd
so,
be fun.
yeah, it's exciting. Anyway, it's going to be a great line of paints, and
I'm super.
y'all should be very proud of the work y'all put into it. It's really, really great. So
I'm super stoked.
good stuff. And thanks to all the people that Michael Janae has been very handy, and John sending out sets of paints to painters to test them and give us feedback, and we
Yeah.
really appreciate all the work everyone's put into that.
Oh yeah.
Because
Yes,
it's
I've
not just
appreciated
as
all
simple
the
as like, well, let's just make some paints. It's a lot. There's a lot of feedback, and a lot of research, a lot of work, and congratulations to you guys for putting this together, because it really turned out really well.
Yeah, I really do appreciate all of the feedback that we've gotten back from many painters. It's helped significantly, especially like in the formulation of some of these colors. Like, hey, this is turning out this way, or this isn't quite the color that was expected. Because there were also some variations from what's in MSP 1.0 to 2.0, right?
Yeah.
Like there are some colors that are the same color, and then there's some colors that have changed drastically because hey, we don't like how thin this turned out, and we don't like how non-pigmented it is.
Right.
And so we've made changes that way.
Yeah, I remember Kara was here a couple of weeks ago for Reaperland, and she was talking about how she put on a color and it dried completely weird than what she was used to. And I remember she came and gave you notes, and she asked Anne, she was like, what's going on with this? And then y'all fixed it or something?
Yes.
Something
essentially
was
we found
going
out
on.
what was wrong with it, and we went, aha, that is the fix. And so we've adjusted according to that, but we would not have known that.
It like dried white or something, or like...
Yeah, so what it ended up happening was it was frosting, which is something that happens when you have too much mattifier in your paint. So when you go to paint and then it dries, you get the powdery kind of finish to it, and it will look white because that's what it'll do by itself. And so I've taken some
Nightshade
of the-
purple. Yeah.
Right, and that changes, but depending on what color you're doing. So some colors need a little bit more mattifier than others. Purples, for instance, will turn out much glossier just by nature of being purple. So we add a little bit more mattifier to those, as opposed to maybe some browns or some blacks that don't necessarily need as much mattifier. So we've had to make small adjustments from there and there.
We have to do another drawing, but first, I'm going to ask this question. We'll answer it after the drawing. Eutholion says, any fairly unique paint or additive you're excited to have added to the lineup? Hold that thought. Okay.
Hold on. I closed it. All right. Here they are. Hoppy
I
Hippo.
love that one. Sierra Fire.
Shaken 1334.
Forgiven
Forgiven
Enderthurful?
Man, that's a good one.
That's a good one. Kodiak. Sorry.
There you go. Make up for
Easy.
that.
There you go.
Okay.
Exclamation point claim if you're in chat, by the way.
So is there anything in particular that, as far as additives or something like that, that you're
Personally,
Yeah.
I'm super excited about metallic medium additives that we just added.
Yeah, they're all at the end of the line, right?
They're at
They're
the
all
end of
at
the
the
line,
super
yeah.
end of the line with all the other additives.
forgiven Neanderthal?
Oh, there we go. Thanks.
And here they are.
So there are four.
There are five. I
Five.
do not have the fifth one with me, unfortunately, because I've had to pack a lot of stuff up for Adepticon. Right.
And
And
those
so
those five are.
those five are, there's a metallic medium that is in gold. This is super shiny. We've got a metallic medium in new silver. We've got a metallic medium in the white pearlescent type of flake. One that is in blue. You can't really tell too much from this camera, I don't think. And then there's one in red. Oh yeah, you can kind of tell. Okay, cool. So if you look at the glare lines on this bottle, even if this bottle looks kind of white, you can see the glare lines in there. That's all of the flake being reflected.
Yeah.
In this
So
medium.
these are going to appear in the hand when you get the bottle. And
Yeah.
It says blue, medium, metallic.
You'll be able
metallic
to
medium,
see it.
but it'll look white.
Yeah,
Right.
in the bottle, if you just look at it straight, it just looks white, right?
So it's
Like, it
not
just
broken.
looks,
It's not busted.
No.
Can you
I
explain
promise
really,
it's not.
really briefly
Yeah.
just kind of what you do with these?
Okay, you can do a couple of things with this. So if you want to mix your own metallics that have a satin finish to them, because obviously all of our paints have a matte finish. So when you mix something that has a gloss finish with something that has a matte finish, you're going to get something somewhere in between. But you can mix your own range of metallics if you wanted to. You could take essentially, let's say this dungeon slime, right? And you wanted to add some red flake to it. Essentially what you'll end up is a green paint that has red shine to it. And you've made your own metallic. Congratulations. The other use for this that I find quite unique, that I'll probably be testing out whenever I get to play with all of these at home, is that you can use these like a gloss topper. So essentially you can finish off a paint. Let's just say that you've painted a sword with like a nice deep gray or something. You can grab this white, for instance, and give yourself a nice thin coat of that over top, and it will look like it's a metallic. It's a gloss coat that has flakes suspended in it. So you could do fairy wings, you could do armor, you could do whatever you wanted, and it gives you that flake in reflection on top of whatever it's sitting on.
I maybe want to show us on Hannah.
Yeah, okay. That'd
Yeah.
be good.
By
And
the
while
way,
you're
the
doing that-
word nipple does not appear in the Kickstarter.
Is there a reason for that?
I'm just saying,
Okay.
but you know what? Let me rephrase that. The word nipple does not appear in the Kickstarter at the moment.
You're going to change that?
You know what? I'm going to sneak the word nipple somewhere under the main page.
I can't
The
wait.
first person who emails me and gives me a screenshot of where it is, and no Control F, that's cheating. Matter of fact, I guess I'll have to change that because someone's just going to Control F nipple and then.
So as you can see, that was right on top of that blue there. This is just the straight gold metallic medium. Looks like I just painted gold paint on there, but I promise you the base has no pigment in it. That's just flake.
You can water it down too, probably.
You could. You absolutely can.
There's a wet palette there.
These are thin enough that Daryl has just been running these through his airbrush without thinner. Like
So-
he hasn't run any water or thinner or anything like that. He's just putting them in there.
Everyone's giving me advice on how to sneak a nipple into the Kickstarter.
Few important questions, I think. Somebody asked about the tier change situation. So if they are in wave 1 and they want to change their options only, not their
As long as it
full or
doesn't
whatever.
affect your paint order, you can add stuff and it won't change your wave.
Okay, your wave. Okay.
If you add the figure to your pledge during the pledge during the pledge manager or brushes or a brush or whatever we're gonna do,
Yeah.
it won't change your wave. It's only paint production only.
Okay. That's an important one. And then somebody asked my local game store.
Look at that. That's
Is there a retailer tier?
Right now, there's not because that could change though. But we've had a kind of a weird way of fulfilling this Kickstarter. The plan was up until about this week when Benny and I sat down and talked about it.
Yep.
And we said let's do it like this instead. And then at that point, we've been telling retailers no, it's not a great Kickstarter for that. But now I think that could be. We've got 30 days for this Kickstarter. I think it's possible there could be a retail level could appear. I need to talk to Dave about it and sort of we need to think it all the way through. That's really pretty right there.
I know, right?
So it could be.
And in theory, you could like mix these flakes together. Like if you mix the mediums like on a palette together, you could essentially end up like if you mix your red and your blue,
That's really
you
cool.
could get like a purple,
Yeah.
right? So yeah,
CJ played. That's part of the challenge. You have to find my email. It's so hard.
it's not hard.
I draw Caroline's. Kara.
Yeah,
Is there going to be a party? You know what? If this is a big ass Kickstarter, yeah, we'll have a party.
yeah. If this goes crazy, absolutely.
Yeah. Dave, we're going to have a party if this goes crazy. If you're
That's where
watching,
you get to find out.
if you're watching. Yeah, it's really cool. You guys are really going to love this paint. And get out and
plan
tell
it
everybody,
Yeah, I posted stuff on. I've been reading people's comments, especially people like on Reddit and stuff. People that got the preview sets at ReaperCon and stuff.
Yeah.
They were talking about how they loved, like, people that got those sets were like,
And
you
we've
could tell,
improved
like,
so much more since then.
I
too.
think the
That's
word that I'm
crazy
seeing a
part.
lot is creamy.
Yes.
Is the word that I
They're
am
super
hearing
velvety. I love them.
that I like.
So one of the things that some feedback I got after ReaperCon was like, well, the I don't know if it was Dragon Turtle Teal was like, well, it didn't cover very well. Well, that was intentional, right? Some of these are
Some of these are
they don't
intentionally
intentionally,
transparent.
right?
Absolutely.
And we're going to put on the labels now if a color is the opacity of it, right? How well it covers.
Let me
That way
see.
you know when you pick it up and you look at the bottle, you know this it is going to cover or it's not going to cover.
So at
Yeah.
the moment, it's over here off to the side.
Yeah, that one is a
It's
low.
a low opacity.
This is a low
rivet steel.
opacity because it's a metallic. Guess what? You want your metallics to be low opacity so you can
Now, if you
see
paint that
the
over
flake.
white, Benita,
Yeah. Let's see. Over white.
Yeah, Anne talks about it in some of the videos that are going to be on the Kickstarter about
some
kind of the paint chemistry that is involved a little bit for the people that care about that stuff. But, you know, we use a liquid base
not
and
be
all that
quite
stuff
right.
and
yeah,
the integrity of the white pigments and all
there's
that
a lot
stuff.
of
Yeah.
there's a lot of
Yeah.
painter
like-
nerd stuff that goes.
Yeah,
into
there's
this.
a lot of chemistry that goes into this.
For sure, for sure. Let's see.
And that's the other thing too is you're gonna want to shake these metallics really well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
for
fairly
sure.
often.
They do settle.
And
They
that's
settle.
that's why we added the bigger agitators.
Yeah.
Is there two in there or just one?
Two.
There is two
Two.
agitators per bottle.
So we increased the size of our agitators and we added 2 into the bottle.
So you'll notice that that's really sheer right away.
Well, for a low opacity paint,
Mhm.
it looks like it covers pretty well.
I mean, yeah, it's easier to tell in person that it's sheer. But
Yeah.
a lot of that has to do with the fact that it's a metallic, right? The reason you're going to want low opacity in your metallics is because your flake that's inside of here, we use mica flake, and mica is essentially minerals. It's rocks. It's very shiny rocks. You find them in a lot of things actually that you use every day, and you don't even realize it. But because they're solids, right? You need to be able to see through the paint to look at the solids underneath. So our paint that it's suspended in is clear and dries with a gloss. So that you can see all the shiny shinies. Because otherwise, what's the point? Why would you put shiny shinies if you can't see them afterwards, right?
Yeah.
That's a waste.
They're really great. Like I said, I think the biggest compliment was Daryl going, "These metallics are fantastic. I'm going to use these from now on."
Yeah,
Okay,
honestly.
cool.
Are the non-metallics still matte? Yes.
Yes.
I believe Anne says it's like a mix. It's not full dead matte, but she says it's like a mix between.
Yeah.
But I can't remember what she calls it. I was editing videos this week and she said so many different words.
Yeah.
But she likes that. She likes a matte finish.
Yeah,
And so
it's
that,
about as matte as we can get it without obviously the frosting going on, right?
and she talks about using different mediums and stuff if you want to increase your satin or gloss or
Yeah, check
whatever.
out Anne's.
For
There'll be videos on the Kickstarter page.
Yeah, and I hear she does a Patreon
Yeah.
where she talks about stuff. And I hear she does a show on the
Every
on the-
morning.
Yeah.
She streamed this morning.
So check her stream out and check out her Patreon. She'll tell you
for instance-
everything you want to know about paint.
Copper
especially
Hand.
these paints.
Will there be an option in the Kickstarter to add duplicates of paints? I don't believe so. We're just going to do the sets just to keep it simple.
You'd have to
Yeah.
buy 2 sets.
Yeah, you would have
Essentially,
to buy
buy
2
2
sets.
sets, yeah.
But because you can just always add the bottles when they come out in retail.
That's what we're hoping to do.
Yeah,
we
once
want to get this
launch,
out.
You can buy individual. all you
Yeah,
want.
we want to get this out to retail as fast as we can. So we want to get this fulfilled and get it going. Get it ready.
Yeah, and the Kickstarter, obviously we're offering the paints at cheaper prices, but it's allowing us to get all the infrastructure we need to flip a full line. You'll see in the video, Anne talks about, we could have done this one paint at a time, but that's really annoying.
Yeah.
And things like that, and it's just not feasible. So
It's good stuff, y'all. It's good stuff. You guys are
Upgrading
really-
machines.
You're really gonna love it. It's
So
really
what
gonna
I've
be
done
great.
just now as well is taken some Noir Black, which will also be available in the Kickstarter. It's essentially very close to pure black. It's just a little bit gray, very slight. And I've mixed it with some of our blue metallic medium and made a really cheap knockoff of Raven's Feather.
go towards the skull.
So then
yeah.
it's shiny,
Look at that.
but it's mostly black. And it won't dry nearly as shiny as the rest of those paints. But you can always top it with more blue metallic on top because the medium dries glossy. So then you can just re-glossify it.
Show the skull, like towards the skull. Yeah.
Pretty neat.
It's
Pretty neat.
fun. We're making painting fun.
There you go. Yeah, let's see if I've missed any questions I didn't mention. Oh, wait, waves. Yes, Pegasus asked, when is the expected fulfillment? We talked about the waves are going to be roughly about a quarter. They could take less.
Yeah, they
About a
could
quarter.
take less, but we're
Yeah,
trying to
we're-
aim
The
safely.
first wave we're talking about fulfilling in September.
Yep.
Before we'd like to do it before
We'd like to
ReaperCon.
do it
So
before
if you come to ReaperCon, you'll have your new
Wave
paints with
one.
you.
Wave
Yeah.
one should have their stuff.
We hope
Right.
so. We're
We
saying
hope.
September,
Yep.
but we're going to keep our fingers crossed we can do it much faster than that. We will see.
Yeah, and that's the main goal of keeping the Kickstarter simpler, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Because especially trying to get it up and running for production, the less moving parts there are, the better to get it out the door.
Will these paints clean come off the minis the same as 1.0? I
They should.
believe so.
I don't see any reason why they wouldn't.
I
If
haven't
you make
really.
like a mistake, you catch it quick enough and erase it with a little bit of water. You know?
Simple green, like
Yeah.
oh, once it's dried
Once
and
it's
stuff.
dried, yeah, you should be able to clean it like all your other acrylics for sure.
Yeah. The acrylic paints. Nothing crazy. Yeah. Great stuff. Real quick,
Yeah.
at Adepticon, we're going to have a bunch of, not a bunch, a select amount of these new collector scale minis, right? So we came out with Marie in February, and this is Hannah. She comes out, actually Marie came out in January. This is coming out at the end of, or so obviously on Monday.
Yeah, this one's coming out Monday.
And we've got a few more pieces. Daryl went back and remastered the 72 millimeter Werner clock Sophies,
Yes,
both versions.
and they look fantastic.
Remastered the 54 millimeter Monique. She's now 75 millimeters. These are all going to be about 75 millimeter scale.
Yeah, just about.
Werner's
Same.
Chaos Demon. She's 75 millimeter scale. She's going to be a new one. What else was there? There's the old Reaper favorite, another Werner piece, Cassiata, the female anti-paladin, I think 2982.
Yes. Yeah.
She's now a collector scale mini. So there's a handful of these. And then we're going to have a brand, and these are all older pieces that we've remastered that are now going to be collector scale. But the first new one, like brand new, is going to be unveiled in the Kickstarter.
Yeah.
So it'll be pretty cool.
Yeah,
wait
based
to
off
show
of the
you guys.
drawing that you showed me,
It's really
fantastic.
great.
It looks
It's really
great.
cool.
I hear Max Dunbar. I'm in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think
honestly-
I've disliked anything he's ever made.
Yeah, honestly.
Some good stuff. Some really great stuff.
It's kind of hard
So,
not to. It's
know.
kind of hard to not like it. It's so good.
I know. He's really good.
But yeah,
All right. Well, that looks like we've about wrapped all this up. Oh, well, we had preview stuff, but we can save that for 2 weeks if you want to, unless you want to do something else.
we can go through them real quick. We haven't talked about ReaperCon at all.
ReaperCon.
So
I think we should turn on tickets probably when you get back.
Actually, yeah.
You know, or you would do it before you leave.
hell no.
That way you can deal with it while you're gone.
I would expect as soon as we get back, ReaperCon.
Give John a
will
day
be-
of rest, and we
Yeah.
Kickstarter or ReaperCon will be in full high gear. So I hope you guys have been enjoying the previews of the ReaperCon witches we've been showing. We've shown the art for all four. We've shown, I think didn't last week y'all or the last time y'all showed the Night Witch or
Yes,
the
the
Blood
Death-
Witch
the
and the
Death
Death
Witch,
Witch,
right?
and now we're excited to show the Nature Witch.
Oh yeah, well,
Which
that's
we
the
have
one we haven't
names for
seen
these.
yet.
We have team names, right? But whatever, I forget what they were. Let's take a look at the Nature Witch. Look at her. Look how cute she is.
Oh, I love all the little lushies. They're so
Oh,
cute.
so good.
God. And I love the base too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who sculpted this?
Gazelle.
Gazelle.
by Guskarova. This is the Brownliner factions.
Yeah.
Right?
I like that.
Is Vaca Roja in chat?
And I haven't
I
seen
didn't
her.
see
She
her.
might be, but
Kara has been on me about painting the Blood Witch at Adepticon. And guess what, Kara? Good news.
Does she get to do it?
She's going to be able to get to paint the
Yes.
Blood Witch at Adepticon.
oh, back row
Hell
here.
yeah.
There she is. I'll be sending you, if you'll email me, Vaca, your address, I will mail you the death. No. Oh, you're the blue. Oh, you're blue. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Sorry, that's the wrong one. That was the Light Witch. She's not done yet. I'm sorry. It's Carrie Michael Cosby. Carrie's. I'm going to send you the Death Witch, the Black Knight Liner
Yes,
faction
that's the
people.
one.
So Carrie, didn't you just make an order?
Yeah, she did. Oh, also,
Did-
Carrie,
did we
I sent
send her
out your
stuff yet?
metallics.
Did
I
we
sent
send
her stuff today, actually.
We're supposed to put the thing in the box.
Yeah, Harper shipped it.
Benita's fault that we
So I
didn't
followed
put it in
through
there,
and I
so.
shipped my own thing.
Okay, all right.
So that's in the mail now.
Well, Carrie, there's another thing we got to send you.
Yep.
Kara, you'll have your Blood Witch for the show, and then Vaca Roja will send you the the other one when it's done. Lucidos, yes, there is one more drawing to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll do it at the very end.
So there's the model by itself.
Mm-hmm.
Very cute. Very cute.
And this will be how it comes after ReaperCon.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So at ReaperCon will be the ones with the elaborate base, the minions,
Yes.
all that stuff. Will those be available online during ReaperCon or no?
I don't think so.
Okay. So
I
only
think
at
there's
ReaperCon you can
minions,
get the
right?
vignettes and the minions. After ReaperCon, she will come like this with just the
And inner minions.
and her minion.
Yeah, we'll
oh,
do
and the minions.
Yeah, we'll
okay.
do minions.
And then the minions
still
will
get
also
the
have
base.
their packs.
Yes, we'll do separate packs of minions. The plan
I
is
can't wait for the minion
well,
pack.
this isn't the plan, but has been discussed. And at least if we haven't discussed it, that's what I've thought about. That's what I've thought about, but that doesn't mean it's going to happen. That whenever you sign up for ReaperCon, you pick your team, you pick your faction, you pick your school, your which school, whatever you're going to call it. When you pick that, if you pick this faction, that's the minute you get in your swag bag.
That would be really cool.
Yes. Now, if you want to buy all the other ones at the store at ReaperCon, you probably
Yeah,
can.
they'll be available.
But at least this lets us plan how many we're going to produce for ReaperCon.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So after ReaperCon, they won't have the fancy bases. It's not because we're trying to. These are chunky bases and they take a
Yeah.
long time to print.
They take a long time
So-
to produce.
Plus,
for
it's
sure.
just something special and
And
cool.
it's special.
Yeah.
Again, Ninja Shoppers. There you go.
Yeah.
Ninja Shoppers. We did talk about putting up the STLs of the bases too, but that's just talk at this moment. But that is a possibility.
It's so good. And this is the second one that we've seen. We've seen the Blood Witch. And
We've
now
seen
it's the
we
Nature
see the
Witch.
Death Witch. We didn't
We've
see
seen the sketch for the death.
We've seen the sketches, but not the sculpts.
Yeah.
Is what I mean.
Oh.
We've seen all four witches sculpts, but I mean
The
concepts.
drawings, yeah.
But we've only seen these two renders, the Blood Witch and the Nature Witch.
I should have sent the Blood Witch or the Death Witch because she's done too. Matter of fact, that's the one
Oh.
that Daryl's already printed it. That's how.
Oh,
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neato.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it looks super
We'll
sweet.
see
that's
that in
for
2 weeks.
That's next time.
I will post these pics on Discord. Yes. Give me tomorrow. I'll post them tomorrow.
What else is in the folder?
Um,
Oh yeah,
Oh,
This is
surprise!
silliness.
That's right. I forgot about that. I do love it.
You guys, we need a Hydra Goose. We need a Hydra Goose.
There
Well,
it is.
there are some really irresponsible sculptors who watch this show. One of them by the name of Glenn Harris.
Damn.
He's
Called
like,
out.
"You want a Hydra Goose? I'll show you a Hydra Goose." And so there's your Hydra Goose.
Is that more heads? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is
Oh,
that
yeah,
more
that's
heads than
so
this
many
one,
heads.
or is it a different sculpt?
No, it's the same one. 1, 2, 3.
It's a different pose.
I think it's just the bat and the knife, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just whether or not they have the.
1, 2.
Oh, you're right.
things
It's
in
the
their
same
mouth.
pose.
It's just the bat and the knife.
You're right. You get okay. Yeah, the bat and the knife are different.
So the accessories come in a pack with it, right?
The knife goose accessory.
Yeah.
So
knife
we have to
accessories.
decide which one we're going to produce, because we're not going to produce both. Okay.
Oh,
So I told Glenn, let's just do the one without the
Weapons.
The weapons.
Shock.
He's like, but the meme and the thing and like, I'm like, oh god. We'll let people vote. We're not producing both. No, we're not.
Well, listen. If you put
I mean,
the
how many
accessories
Hydra geese
separate-
do you need?
If you put the accessories separate in the
See,
pack,
look at here.
gives them an
Karunico says
option.
knife version, please. Roger
Or
says
without the
without the
weapons.
weapons. Without the weapons. We
See?
can add our own weapons. Knife
that's what
goose.
sprues are for.
See?
That's
Right?
what sprues are for.
Sure, we'll print the weapon sprue you can put in your geese's
You could just
mouths.
you have the option,
Yeah, think of the money, right?
right?
Was there anything else? Was that it?
I just scrolled to. It's just the multiple pictures of these. I think. Let me check. The ogre thing.
Oh yeah. So April this month, it's the long rest. That's the pre-promo for this month.
Correct.
And then in continuing sitting down, it's going to be the pickpocket.
Oh,
this
Is that
it's
April promo?
pickpocketing.
This is the pickpocket,
oh,
and he's
that's cute.
picking the wrong pocket because he got caught.
Oh.
He failed his stealth roll and he got caught. So now the ogre's about to smash him with his leg of mutton or whatever he's eating there. So this, of course, is by Bobby Jackson. Who else?
Mm-hmm.
And this will be the April, or excuse me, this is the May
Yeah, this
promo.
is. I was about to say, is this the April
Oh, I
promo,
jumped
really?
the gun. Oh, this was going to be the April promo.
Yeah.
Oh, I screwed up.
Yeah. a
Well,
little
guess
bit.
what?
That's what
spoiler.
makes story time.
Big preview for this month, for May. The April promo is going to be 4 really cute familiars by Glenn Harris, which I
Oh.
didn't send the pictures
Super
of.
cute.
Ah.
You think, oh, familiars, I've got familiars. I need familiars. I don't need any more familiars. Yes, you do.
No, you
these.
need these. They're
These
so
are really cute. They each have, they're little character familiars. There's a cat, a dog, a ferret, and a turtle.
The dog has a peg leg. He's the cutest
The
little
cat's
dog.
asleep on a stack of books like cats do. The turtle looks awfully familiar
He's got
to
a
the
cute little
Christmas
Shakespeare
tortoise.
hat.
And the ferret has a scroll and a wizard hat. So they're really, really cute.
They're very adorable.
Well, y'all just have to wait because I can't do anything about it now. So,
Listen, Ron just got ahead of
You just have to
himself.
wait.
It's fine.
Michael Paints Minis. I have a discussion with Julie Guthrie tomorrow, and I'm sure that's going to come up. So there you go. Hydra geese and ogre pickpockets and just all kinds of stuff.
I do like the pickpocket scene, though.
The dire goose is quite large.
Yes. So that is the initial photo that Glenn sent me.
Okay. It might
Nothing
not be
is
that
final
size.
till it's final.
Okay, it's nothing final.
Nothing
but-
final till it's final. I'm sure Courtney's looking at it now going, oh, God. I'm gonna print this. A Chimera turkey is bad enough. Now I got to do a Hydra goose.
Right. Oh, especially with the wings. You're going to have to cut it off with the wing.
I'll tell you
man.
my idea off air. I don't want to say it on air.
Okay.
That's safe.
But
Optional
yes.
heads, right? Just head
oh,
pack.
my God.
Let's do our final giveaway and then we'll do wrap up stuff,
Yeah.
right?
So, yeah. Come to Adepticon. Look at the new collector scale minis. There are previews for the rest of the year. There's a lot of cool stuff coming out.
Yeah.
Does the ferret twirl around a weasel stick? No, he's just holding a scroll. And the one that Glenn, the one that Glenn painted says, "Just cast fireball."
That's
Cute.
true,
It's
yeah.
really cute. The pictures will be up next week.
Epic scale goose.
Epic
a
scale
large
goose.
epic scale, 75 millimeter
Yeah.
goose.
Yeah, we could do
Oh my
that.
God,
Collector
yeah.
scale goose, right?
All right, here you
Somebody
go.
will pay for it.
Last drawing.
Last drawing.
Goddess Tio.
Whiplash Wally?
Good name.
Took me a minute.
Renofer.
Ran over. Yeah.
Blades 81.
Mm-hmm.
Patis Fidel.
Yeah. Patty Fidel. There they are.
Cash Queen, that's enough secrets to share.
It's enough. Yeah, and I would expect the teacher email to be coming out. So if you're in chat, I would expect that to be coming out soon.
Yep.
All the vendors are pretty much wrapped up.
I think
We're
so.
getting the manufacturers and things like that, like awards and all that
It's
stuff.
going to be a
squared away.
big rush in April. A huge rush of information and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want. I'd like to get. Ideally, we get tickets turned on really, really fast, and then do the instructor stuff right after that.
Agreed.
That would be my hopes.
Yeah, because I have a lot of balancing acts to do at that point.
There's a lot to do. No time for when new classes and games go live after tickets, after instructors.
Mm-hmm. Congrats, everybody.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Hopefully, you guys will. Hopefully, we'll see you guys all on Tuesday.
Yeah, that'll be good.
I'll be in Milwaukee.
That's right. So
We'll
if
be
you're in Milwaukee, come by and see the Reaper booth at Adepticon. Say hi to John and Lauren and Kara and Dave and Vicky and Ramon and Ann.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
hi
great.
to Ann.
And Kara.
And Kara, of course.
Okay.
All right. There we go.
Oops.
And like I said, we'll see you guys hopefully Tuesday around noon.
Yeah, we'll be pushing that button. We hope to see you there.
I'll be there. I'll be there all week.
Yeah, exactly.
So
gonna be
I
fun.
can't wait to see everybody that's going. I'm Bryce. Come by the booth.
Yeah,
I'll be
Bryce, come by the booth. Paint
Hell
with
yeah.
some new
there. Yeah, you can
paints.
paint there. Test them all.
Hang out.
Hang out at the paint
Have a
tape.
good time.
Noon Central. It'll be roughly around that time.
Yeah.
Reaper time.
Yeah,
Noon
Reaper
Reaper
time.
time.
Give it Reaper time.
Yeah.
Show
I mean,
up to the website and have it in the background.
Should be okay. Are you?
No,
okay?
I think they all got claimed.
Okay. All right. Oh my gosh.
All right.
Okay.
There should be a Reaper Land tomorrow. There should be.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. We're gonna be
Congratulations,
rating-
Gray Mauser.
Yeah. Oh, we just got rated by Box Art. Thanks,
Oh,
Box
nice.
Art. We're gonna keep
We're
it
gonna go rate
moving.
somebody else, right?
Go back and watch the VOD.
Yeah.
For people that just joined from the raid, Tuesday our paint Kickstarter goes live.
Yes.
So you can
Join us on
rewatch this
Kickstarter.
episode for all the information. But Tuesday is our paint MSP Remastered Kickstarter. So
right.
just
Don't miss it.
wrapping it up.
Great.
We're super
It's gonna be great.
excited.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. And I believe I messed up the raid, but I believe Beyond the Box Art might have gotten some paints. I believe.
Okay. Cool.
See not. Also, I guess really quick before we leave, as I'm starting the raid, Anne and Janae were on the Painters Guild this past weekend with Wapple and a bunch of other people. They do these interviews and stuff every Sunday. So if you go look up the Painters Guild this past Sunday, Anne talked a lot about MSP Remastered with Janae, but they did that big whole interview with Wapple and all those guys. Yeah. So shout out to them.
Awesome.
But yeah, we'll talk probably more about that tomorrow during Reaperland. But yeah, and we'll probably put that up on the Kickstarter page. Possibly, I'll edit it to cut up all the juicy bits of information. Yeah, Council of Mini Painters. Thank you, Painter Leggett. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Bye.
See you guys.